I slowly took her hand and began to stand up as the fairy figure brushed off the small patches of dust that had accumulated on my dress. Thank you so much, dear. You're always so helpful. I wish I knew your goddamn name, though. I know that they have names, these guys do, and they do eventually tell you. I'm pretty sure her name is Bunny or something. I couldn't do anything. I was forced to listen to the beings around me because there was nothing else I could do. Without them, I couldn't get home. My heart ached, but I accepted my predicament.
Here, I'll bring you to the open ambassador's room. You are free to rest there for now.
Thank you, dear. What about Diana? The floating person giggled softly as the one with the rabbit ears cleared her throat.
She'll be fine. She's being taken care of right now.
Yup.
Why not just say she's getting fucked?
And the brute strikes again with the lack of tasteful filtering between his brain and his mouth. You still have yet to prove me wrong about my expectations of you.
Alright, he's probably more like James, actually.
Keep testing me, assassin. I'm not afraid to rip your spine out of your body and use it as a back scratcher.
Assassin? Have to keep an eye on him.
You can very well try, brute.
Ugh! Would you both knock it off?
Come, everything will be taken care of.
Okay. Before I could protest, the woman led me out the room and into the hall. I still think our character, the possibility, I would really love to see that being a possibility, what I said last time. I kept my eyes down, trying to take in more of the situation I was in. I was trapped in the Demon World and Diana was out of commission. The Demon Lord had plans for me. But what exactly was he even for? Not to mention, there was still a ghost spirit hanging about in the house somewhere. I could have been bait. It could have been revenge. I didn't know. Not could I figure it out now. At least I was safe. At least I hoped I was safe. Not to mention, hello, wedding! The woman led me to a room that particularly screamed medieval fantasy. Everything was clean, but it still had that old age feel, as if no one had ever stepped foot in the room until that moment.
Rest here for now. When Diana is well again, we can discuss what to do.
Thank you, dear. You're always so kind. You're so nice. Thank you. I noticed the woman before she gently curtsied and left, closing the door behind her. I took a moment to observe my surroundings, interested in understanding, well, everything around me, really. Ooh, nice tapestry. Ooh, mirror. Ooh, I would like a bed like that. That would be kind of creepy, though. This was a fantasy turned into reality. It was like I'd gone back in time. Why are there no books on that shelf? Are there books on the shelf? No, they're not. Why is there no books in here? Good lord. Wait, I'm on there, okay. Why though? Why was the Demon World really that behind in times? Or did magic supersede technology and this was the result? Despite the situation I was in, which was beyond heartbreaking and terrible, my curiosity began to fester in my mind as if I was given a golden opportunity to learn something new. However, my thoughts began to drift, and I felt myself becoming weak and dizzy, no doubt from the shock and trauma I had gone through. I stumbled towards the bed, needing to sit down and let everything settle in without passing out. As my rear hit the mattress, however, I let a small, pleasurable sigh. Holy crap, this is a comfy mattress. Wish I one back home was like this. I felt myself fall back and my entire body simply melted in the softness beneath my body. It was like I was sleeping on a cloud. Was that possible? Demon magic may have something to do with it, but I was certain that I was drifting in an almost a blissful sleep just by lying on the blankets and mattress. Not caring that I was still in my dress, I closed my eyes and drifted to sleep. I needed the rest since Diana wouldn't be available for a while anyway. Now, is the music going to come back? Darkness surrounded my mind. My dreams remained silent and hushed in the cool and calm black. No nightmares appeared and no sounds were made. I was simply resting, and that's all my body needed. I let my thoughts wander in my subconsciousness, thinking about what was going to happen now. What will the boys do when they realize I'm gone? What will he do? I imagined him finding a way through to the Demon World and pulling me back to where I belonged, wrapping me in his arms, that's where he never to let me go. I would be relieved, and we would be married just as we planned. With the slight problem of weird mood swings happening. You know, when me shouting at him and having been under enthrallment during the wedding, but we'll deal with that later. I'll not mention the little ghost child. How unrealistic was that? I had to be realistic right now. I was stuck, and the only one who seemed to be able to send me back was Diana and her companions, whoever they were. I had to trust them, whether I liked it or not. Eventually, I did rise from my sleep, somehow fully refreshed and calm. How could that have been?
Did you have a good rest?
Oh, hello, dear. I turned my head to see Diane at the door, arms crossed and leaning against the doorway's archway. She had a look of concern and pure curiosity on her face as she awaited my answer.
Good. A good rest is always important, especially to humans.
What about demons?
We rest as well, but it's not sleep like you humans do. We simply rest with our eyes open.
Oh god, that is so weird! Why?
It's easier to avoid getting killed when your eyes are open.
Good point. I gulped. Were demons really that paranoid, or were they paranoid for a reason? Diana shook her head and stepped back into the room, closing the door behind her.
So we need to find another way to get you back to the human world. It won't be easy, but I believe it can be done by tonight at the latest.
Right. Tonight, really? Diana nodded and crossed her arms again, leaning on one hip. Again, I am curious as to why she wants to help our character so much.
It will take time to get our shadow agents to gather the necessary supplies, but they are not hard to obtain, being that we're in a position of power. You must be lucky.
What do you mean? Woo! I like this. This is a new feature. I like this new feature. Diana sighed before casting a short spell under her breath. In front of me appeared a floating map, almost like a hologram. It showed me an entire world with mountains, plains, and forests, and it all was surrounded by sea and water. Diana pointed to the mark that a purple band had its tip. It was marked in the centre of some mountains and forest area. It was also the very centre of the map.
That is where we are currently. The center of the Abyssal Plains.
Okay, so which one is the king? Diana then ran her fingers in a circle around the marker, showing a perimeter around it.
Everything we need for the spell is within this area. It will just take time to gather the materials and prepare it.
Right. I nodded and understanding the situation. I was going to hopefully be able to go home tonight, which was better than not going home at all. So what should I do until then?
My suggestion? Stay in this room. I can mark this room as off limits so that no demon may enter that would confuse you for an intruder and kill you.
I gulped. I didn't want to die. As Diana made the magical map disappear, she shrugged.
However, I cannot stop you from whatever you wish to do. Just don't leave the castle.
Got it. No leaving castle. Understood. Got it. Will not leave. I nodded as she turned to leave. As she stepped out, Diana looked back to me with a reassuring look.
We'll get you back to the human world. I promise you that.
Thank you. Finally, she left me alone in the room. I let a small sigh and looked up at the ceiling. I had to wait until tonight to actually do anything. What was I going to do? Part of me agreed with Diana's suggestion, wanting to stay in the room and be safe in case the guards didn't know who I was and would kill me on sight. My curiosity, however, wouldn't leave me alone and wanted me to explore the castle. I was had an opportunity to explore a castle in the demon world, and part of me didn't want it to go to waste. I was torn on what to do. Well, we already know what happens if we stay in the room. We get Bunny Girl, so let's see what happens if we explore. There was no way I was letting this chance pass by. Please don't let me die. I stood and walked towards the door, opening it a crack, and looked around. There was no one in the hall, but there were two directions to go. Which way? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is going to end bad. Oh, gosh. I'm closing my eyes. Oh, God. I went left. I closed the door behind me as I exited my room and began to make my way down the left corridor. Everything was definitely medieval style, and I felt a bit small in the hall. Oh God, please. It was like I was in a fairy tale walking around in a wedding dress. It felt almost dreamlike. Okay. The passage seemed long, decorative, with wall candles, paintings, and random curtains of flowers. It was mystical to see, and I smiled. As I approached another folk in the hall, however, I sighed. Really, how does anyone find their way around? I looked back, knowing I hadn't walked far from my room. I could turn back. Yet... Oh God, why me? Why? I don't know. Oh my God, we're gonna die at some point. Okay, yeah. I had left anyway. Might as well make another left. I turned left. Okay. I turned left once more and headed down the hall, greeted by more fantastical decor. Hello? The sound of a heated battle caught my attention. I quickly rushed over to see a door, barely open a crack, and behind it echoed the sound of clashing swords. I peeked in to see Diana and the guard that was with her before in a tense sword fight. Now they could take a closer look. The man was extremely handsome and looked human, yet I could sense that he was very much a demon, just from his presence alone. The man had the upper hand, but it was easy to tell that he was holding back slightly by letting Diana swing her sword again and again at him before attacking her and forcing her to defend. The look on Diana's face showed pure concentration, almost anger, as her sword clashed with his. I had never seen Diana this tense before, so to see stress and determination written across her expression was a surprise. Why was she fighting with a sword, though? She had demon magic.
You're holding back! Enough!
Diana jumped back from the man, bringing her sword to her side, as the man did the same in perfect sync. She grabbed before tossing the weapon to him, and he caught it by the hilt with ease. Okay, are you two having like a lover's tiff or something? You two would be a really cute couple together.